former local mayor and state representative facing serious prison time now.
Peter Beck found guilty this morning of 13 felony charges after a 10-week fraud trial. WLWT News 5's Andrew Setters leading the way now with the verdict.
After a long trial, former state rep Peter Beck has been convicted of more than a dozen felony charges that could potentially send him to prison for the rest of his life if he's given the max.
Count 1, not guilty. Count 2, not guilty. Count 3, not guilty. Count 4, guilty as charged, theft, felony of the 4th degree.
A mixed result in the trial of Peter Beck. Judge John Andrew West was considering a total of 38 charges today. Beck was accused of defrauding investors in a technology company out of millions of dollars.
Count 9, not guilty. Count 10, guilty as charged, perjury, felony 3rd degree.
He was found guilty of multiple counts of theft, perjury, and violations of security laws. All are felonies, and there's an expectation he'll serve prison time. The final result, 13 convictions, 25 acquittals. As for Beck's partners who took deals to testify against him,
quite frankly, the court believes that the testimony of Messrs. Franklin, Jordan, and Bolden as to the involvement of Peter Beck in their second investment is exaggerated, untruthful, and therefore of little weight.
After 10 long weeks and the review of a lot of complicated financial evidence, the case is quite nearly over. Beck was allowed to remain free on bond. He had no comment as he left the courthouse. Peter Beck will be back in court in August to find out his sentence. He could be sentenced to as little as 3 years in lockup if he's given the minimum. He could serve more than 50 years behind bars if he's given the maximum on all the charges he faces. From the Hamilton County Courthouse, Andrew Setters, WLWT News 5.
Peter Beck will be back in court for sentencing August 20th. The judge let the victims in the case know that they will be given a chance to be heard about their losses and the impact the case has had.